This is a test flight mission which I have created using Dronelink. It is to try out Dronelink with my Mavic Mini, not having flown it with one of these autonomous programmed flights. So there's the blue line which shows you the route that I've designed the drone to take. And what you can actually do now is, before you actually make the flight, you can view the actual preview. So you click the button here and it generates a preview of exactly what will be seen by the drone. Move the plan over slightly. So on the right here you've got what the drone will see when it is flying on this mission route. And down the bottom of the screen you've got information regarding what the drone is going to do, what the camera is going to do, what the gimbal will do, the state of the battery. You can then view the altitudes that you've asked it to fly at and various other things like horizontal distance, speeds, vertical speed, rotational speeds. As it goes through the program, you will change the information here. So I now click the start button here, and immediately you can see it is starting to take the mission. Information's coming up of what it's doing. There is the drone there. You can speed it up. It's just going to take, it is rising up to the heights now that I've set it to do. And it is turned in the sky, and it will now start to take the mission. I can speed it up, make it go twice as fast, 4 times as fast. It's now turning around because it's met the pre-programmed point of interest that I've put in. So it's now going around looking at this pre-programmed point of interest. It's now being told to change its view and to view going forward. As you can see here on the right what it's seeing. This is what you will be recording. It's now going to hit another waypoint in the sky, which will take it on to its next action that you want it to take, which is to do an orbit. You set the parameters, the diameter, the height, where you want the camera to look. It then will go round, do the orbit, as you can see. All the time the information's coming up here, so you can find out if there's any problems. It's coming across, you can see the information down the bottom here on the bar line. You can see the height that it's at. At the moment it's 50 foot. It's now going to hit another point here, so it will return home. As it returns home, as you can see, it's now turned position and it's returning back to its destination point at a speed of 7 miles per hour, reducing in height. And that's it, returned back home. Right, now for the actual real-time flight as taken by the Mavic Mini. So our Mavic Mini takes off on the pre-programmed flight, no control by me whatsoever. It is operating solely on what I have pre-programmed it to do in the Dronelink program. Flying forward, as you can see, Shortly we'll approach the point of interest location I have marked. As you can see, it's going round the point of interest. Now it's changing its camera position so that it looks down the route where it's going to be flying to. As you can see, it's quite steady. Shortly be taking the next action, which will be to take the orbit, which I pre-programmed in. Just approaching the orbit now. I haven't taken into account any of the lighting that I could have done with the camera. That can all be pre-programmed in if you want. So it's now making its orbit at the set height, set altitude and the set speed. Nice and steady. When it's finished the orbit, I have actually programmed it to stop filming, otherwise it would have filmed itself coming home back to its takeoff point. So we're approaching the end of the orbit now. About 20 seconds to go. And that's just about it.